Hey, what's happening, everybody? Power Stroke Jude here. Hope all my dudes are having a good day. I'm going to give you guys a shop tour, see what's going on at our shop today. Um, Let me turn this camera around and I will get going. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, let's start out with what's out here on the street. That white 2002 7.3 has an intermittent stalling concern. I believe the customer said it stalled on the freeway, couldn't get it started. About an hour and a half later of trying, we would let it sit for a while. He was actually calling a tow truck. But then he tried one more time and it fired up and he drove it here. So it's probably some kind of high pressure oil concern, but that's a 2002 7.3 Power Stroke. This little sports track, I believe we did a tune-up on it. We may have done brakes as well. I'm not 100% sure what we did on that vehicle. This Subaru was maintenance. It was just maintenance with a oil leak. I think the oil leak happened to be the oil filter wasn't tight or something like that. But there wasn't too much. I think that's what was going on with this Subaru. All right, give me a second. I'll go back into the shop. All right, this ambulance here is here because it won't start. Needs a fuel pump. We've got to get it up in the air, replace the fuel pump. It runs on an alternate fuel source, so that's how they diagnosed it. I wasn't part of that one. This Suburban, I believe, needs some AC work. Yeah, we do AC work in December and November, late November and December here in California. But this Suburban needs some AC work. This S10 won't clear monitors. I think that's what they said, and that will be taken care of soon. That shouldn't be too hard. And that big tractor is just something in this lot that we rent. We also rent Penske's, as you guys can see. All right, hope you guys are enjoying this. I'll get back to the video in a minute. All right, guys, we're back in the shop. This Infiniti G35, I believe, it needs a radiator and a power steering pump. Radiator's out, we're just waiting on it. Power steering pump already got replaced. Let's see what else we got going on in the shop. This Volvo came in just for an oil change. Well, the lady has a light come on. It said she was a quart low on oil, so she put the oil on, forgot to put her cap back on, and it got lost. So oil was coming out of her valve cover, so she thought she had an oil leak, so she brought it to us, and we just cleaned it up. We're doing an oil change. I'm not sure what the year of it. I think this is a 2006 New Beetle. Came in because the guy's daughter hit a curb or something, and there was a hole in the transmission pan. There was no transmission fluid, so we corrected that. But when we were checking that out, the brakes are done. Let me see if you guys can see in there. Yeah, it needs brakes front and back. It needs a radiator. If you guys can see that, radiator is also leaking. So this thing's got a whole bunch of other issues going on as well. We're going to take care of all those. This Acura, it jumped time. It has low compression on cylinder number 1. So we're thinking maybe needs a head or to redo a head or something like that. Working on this one as well. This old Jeep right here came in. We did a tune-up. Now we're doing some injectors on it, replacing some wiring, doing some injector harnesses as well, or at least the pigtails. Been working on this for a couple hours, and not too long. It's not that big of a job. This Jeep came in for an oil leak and a fuel leak. I don't know what the oil leak was. The fuel leak was a nylon line that we're replacing. I think we're still waiting on parts for this one. We've got this box truck. It's an Isuzu NPR. We've worked, this guy owns a few of these. We've worked on a few of them for him. We usually do maintenance, brakes and stuff like that. But this one happened to need a liftgate repair. Actually, I think it goes in here. There's a little solenoid and a pump that goes right here that controls the lift gate. It needed the solenoid, but it also had a leak in the hydraulic reservoir. So we're waiting for parts on that, and then this thing will be able to be on its way. This 1965 Malibu, customer just towed it in, said he wanted us to get it running. He thought it needed a carburetor rebuilt, so we ordered a Holley carb kit that covered a bunch of carbs, including his. I don't remember which one he had in there, but we rebuilt the carburetor. We did brakes front and back. So this thing's ready to go too. Not a bad little old project car. And there's our old Comet. But anyways, that's what's going on at the shop right now. I'm keeping Jim out of the picture, but Blaine can say hi. What's up, Blaine? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to ring the bell. You know, that's how it draws interest to the channel, man. It creates an algorithm. I appreciate everyone who does that. But yeah, I'll say it again. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Until next time, Power Stroke Jude, out. Power Stroke Jude, out. Power Stroke Jude, out. Power Stroke Jude, out.